Loin, served with a Cumberland sauce of red fruits.
Loin. What kind?
Pork.
Wonderful. I don't get many opportunities to eat home-cooked meals. My wife and I both work. And as hard as I tried not to, I did wind up marrying my mother.
Your mother didn't cook?
She did. She did. I only wish she didn't. There was this meal she used to prepare. She liked to call it Oriental noodles. Spaghetti, soy sauce, bouillon cubes, and Spam. I was very thin as a youngster.
Well, next time, bring your wife. I'd love to have you both for dinner.
Thank you. Lovely. So, why do you think Will Graham came back to see you?
I'm sure he recognizes the necessity of his own support structure if he is to go on supporting you in the field.
Well, I believe that a guy like Will Graham knows exactly what's going on inside of his head, which is why he doesn't want anyone else up there.
Well, you're not accustomed to broken ponies in your stable.
You think Will Graham's a broken pony?
I think you think Will is a broken pony. You ever lost a pony, Jack?
If you're asking me whether or not I've ever lost someone in the field, the answer is yes. Why?
I want to understand why you're so delicate with Will. Because you don't trust him or because you're afraid of losing another pony?
I've already had my psych eval.
Not by me. You've already told me about your mother. Why stop there?
All right.
Okay, I'm awake.
Hooks were bored into the ceiling. Fishing line was used to hold up the bodies and the wings.
At least we know he's a fisherman.
And/or a Viking.
Vikings do this?
Vikings used to execute Christians by breaking their ribs, bending them back, and draping the lungs over them to resemble wings. They used to call it a blood eagle.
And pagans mocking the God-fearing?
And who's mocking who?
No, he isn't mocking them. He's transforming them.
I don't know if it was a good night's sleep, but he slept here.
To the Chesapeake Ripper. Dr. Gideon is going to provide us with a singular opportunity to analyze a pure sociopath. It is so rare to find one in captivity. Ah, dinner is served.
Inspired by Auguste Escoffier, we are having longue d'agneau en papillote. Served with a sauce of duxelles and oyster mushrooms. Picked myself.
I don't think I've ever had tongue before.
It was a particularly chatty lamb.
Smells delicious.
The Romans used to kill flamingos just to eat their tongues.
Don't give me ideas. Your tongue is very feisty. And as this evening has already proven, it's nice to have an old friend for dinner. Before we begin, you must all be warned. Nothing here is vegetarian. Bon appetit.
I wanted to play him. I wanted to create a sound.
My sound. This is my design.
World's sickest jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, but where are the corners?
What?
My mom always said, start a jigsaw with the corners.
The heads of the corners, I guess?
We got too many corners. 7 graves, way too many heads.
The headpiece appears to be the only recent victim. The others are years, even decades old. And we know that 7 of the bodies were buried out here.
Whoever dug them up knew exactly where they were buried.
I guess it wasn't enough for him to kill them once. He had to come back and defile his victims.
These graves weren't desecrated, Jack. They were exposed.
Okay, everybody, let's go. Let's clear the scene.
I feel terrible, Miss Lowndes. Never entered my head you might be a vegetarian. A lapse on my behalf.
Research always delivers benefits.
It contradicts a good story. Hell, publish it anyway.
Are you still angry I called you insane? The libel laws are clear, Mr. Graham.
Insinuation is such a gray area.
Insane isn't really black or white, is it? We're all pathological in our own ways.
No, you choose the version of the truth that suits you best and pursue it pathologically.
Everyone decides their own versions of the truth. I'm here because I want to tell Abigail's version of the truth.
See that you do.
I don't have anything to hide.
Everyone has something to hide. But I won't tell anything you don't want me to.
You must understand our concerns. We care about Abigail. Our only thought is to protect her.
She's already exposed. Her silence until now has been taken as guilt. This book is about her innocence. I want Abigail to have a future.
That's what we all want.
Well, we all want what's best for Abigail.
This is possibly the finest salad I've ever eaten in my life.
This course is called mukosuki. Seasonal sashimi, sea urchin, water clam, and squid.
What a beautiful presentation, Doctor.
Kaiseki, a Japanese art form that honors the taste and aesthetic of what we eat.
Well, I almost feel guilty about eating it.
I never feel guilty eating anything.
I can't quite place the fish.
He was a flounder. I last prepared this meal for my aunt Murasaki under similarly unfortunate circumstances.